August the 14th, 2024. Guys, you're looking at an article that came out today. This is Al Jazeera. I haven't seen it on mainstream yet, but we knew it was coming. We've been told by the WHO, World Health Organization, that a new strain of something was going to come again. You know how they play that. And so what they're doing is saying that WHO has declared Mpox, which is monkeypox, a global public health emergency. Just in time, right, guys? Officials say a new, fast-spreading variant has been detected in the Democratic Republic of Congo and neighboring countries. It's kind of strange how when you see certain elitist billionaires go through these countries and say they're coming to help, and this is what happens. And then, of course, a lot of money's made, and a lot of people will get sick, and there's going to be a lot of clamping down. What's it say? Declares an Mpox a global public health emergency. Again, today, August 14th, the World Health Organization, or WHO, has declared a public health emergency of international concern. Its highest level of alert. What is happening right now, guys, about to happen in a few months. Due to a new variant of Mpox. It's monkeypox. I guess that's their short name for it. Says the WHO on Wednesday said monkeypox cases have been found in 13 African countries, and its new form is spreading. It is the second time in 2 years the organization has issued the alert for the disease. Here in the points, it says WHO calls emergency meeting to discuss jump and monkeypox cases from the Democratic Republic of Congo. African CDC declares a monkeypox a public health emergency. Where and why is monkeypox disease spreading in the DRC? South African reports second monkeypox death this week. Now, I know it's a bad thing. I think it's worse than chicken pox. Some of the pictures, it kind of looks like it. Looks like you got a lot of blisters all over you. But it says it comes after an outbreak of the viral infection in the Democratic Republic of Congo and has spread to neighboring countries. Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. Now, they have called for the firing, Mexico has, of this Tedros. I don't know why they call him a general. He's never done anything. But it says, I have accepted that advice. This is coming from Tedros. Tedros told the news conference this is something that should concern all of us. They need something to happen. Who is committed in the days and weeks ahead to coordinate the global response, working closely with each of the affected countries and leveraging our on-the-ground presence to prevent transmission, treat those infected, and save lives. That's what Tedros is saying. And here we go. It says this declaration can accelerate research, funding, and international public health measures. International public health measures and cooperation to contain a disease. Well, everyone, I guess, will have to take a monkeypox shot and wear a mask through the election. It triggers emergency responses in countries worldwide under the legally binding international health regulations. And now, again, Mexico's governor our president has called for him to be kicked out and possibly arrested for what has been happening, because he declared someone had a disease that died. Well, it may have been monkeypox a couple months ago in Mexico, and they wanted to try to get it started then. But the president of Mexico, and the mainstream won't say this, came back and demanded for him to step down, because the man that he said died of the pox in Mexico, guys, died of cancer. That's the president of Mexico. So we are dealing with the demons, and who is their father? The father of lies. Now, I'm sure that this sentence will be changed in the weeks ahead. It says monkeypox can spread through close contact between individuals. While usually mild, it can be fatal in rare cases. It causes flu-like symptoms and pus-filled lesions on the body. The DRC outbreak began with a strain known as Clade 1, but a new variant, Clade 1b, appears to be spreading more dangerously. Earlier this week, Africa's top public health body declared an Mpox emergency for the continent after warning that the viral infection was spreading at an alarming rate. More than 17,000 suspected mpox cases and 517 deaths have been reported on the African continent. Now, you have, I think, a greater percentage of dying from the flu than that. It says 160% increase in cases compared to the same period last year, the African Center for Disease Control and Prevention said. And again, they're going to try to get all the money in, all the control they can. It says it's a second alert in 2 years. A different form of the monkeypox virus, the clade 11B or 2B, spread globally in 2022, largely through sexual contact among men who have sex with men. The WHO declared a public health emergency which lasted from July 2022 to May 2023. The outbreak, which is now largely subsided, caused some 140 deaths out of 90,000 cases. A couple things wrong with that picture. I don't have to talk about it. But, guys, I don't know if they're going to push this. They're already saying it worldwide, international, putting all those keywords in place. And they're looking for as much confusion to come about in the next few months as they can bring about, including wars, famine, disease. It's also kind of interesting. Remember a couple of years ago, maybe just over a year ago, we were discussing how most of the countries were breaking away from Britain and France, the colonizers, and joining hands with Russia on exchange for food and technology, things like that, kind of the Western or the Eastern China road, including Russia. But they broke away, and France threatened to attack and everything, and they told them to bring it on, and they backed out. The International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies voiced profound concern over the spread of the virus. It said amid this most recent outbreak, the Red Cross has said it was scaling up preparedness measures across Africa, particularly in the eastern DRC. The organization vowed to play a crucial role in containing the spread of the disease, even in the hard-to-reach areas where the need is the greatest. It seems like countries that don't go along with the international banking or other international things always get hit the hardest. Guys, I didn't want to make this long and drawn out. It just came across, and we've been watching for what they're going to do. In the comments, be very careful, but if you find an article, just mention where the article is. If you see one in mainstream media here in the U.S., if you don't, look for this coming around the corner. It will slowly creep into the news cycle. We're watching it. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.